everyone. So just for context, I am updating the team on the class project and just where we're at in terms of progress. So I'm currently in lockdown in Sydney and the project's in Newcastle, which has its challenges, but thankfully I've got my trusty on-site person, Kerry, who's fabulous. So we're just muddling our way through. So last week the builder was still waiting for the engineer to come back with the design, and so that will inform his quote, and that will then mean we can get check quotes as well. And I just see, before I came on, I saw there's an email in my inbox from the engineer, so I would say that has now happened. In the meantime, we are getting quotes from the demolition contractor, the plumber and the electrician, because they're our three first quotes. And the other thing is I'm putting the tiler on standby, just letting him know because he's frantically busy. But it's a little bit hard at the moment because I can't do a program until I've got firmer dates on when they can start. Unfortunately, the way trades are at the moment, we just have to be grateful that they can turn up and work with them. But it's going not too badly. So I had a chat with Kerry last week and mentioned to her that I would be making contact with these trades, and then I would connect her with the trades so that she could actually meet them on site. So I've done that with the plumber and the electrician. Judith gave me two demolition contractors and I lost their details and I can't track her down to get them again. But anyhow, I got them from Suzette this morning. So I'll talk to them next. And then Kerry will meet them on site and I will talk to them on the phone and just walk them through. I was thinking I probably didn't need any plans, but I think given that I'm not on site, I think I might, I'm going to get David today to quote on just doing some basic plans for the bathrooms, the kitchens and that back area, because that will reduce the risk of too much going wrong. And so, I'll talk to him today. I know he's really busy too, but I'll squeeze it in. I will download a bank statement as soon as we finish, and Chris, that can go out with your report. The other thing is I've got in touch with our bookkeeper and I'm going to get her organised to start. There's not much bookkeeping to it, but just so that she looks after the books and keeps those tidy. And I've also got a debit card, so that will be good. So when we're ordering, it just keeps things tidy. So the other thing that I've been doing, so I just wanted to refer, so you may not have seen this, but I have recently created a fast track system. I wanted to show you this because I think it just helps. And I know, Mary, you've talked about doing your next project differently. And so I'm just going through to check off that I've done everything. So this is the first checklist. In terms of the landscaping, I haven't done that, but as we're going to have a team dedicated to that, I am not too worried about it. The main thing about this is checking where we're going to add the wow. And I personally feel that there's a few areas where we can do that. So that paneling, you know, the white paneling that I used in the last two projects, I was going to have it on this wall. So the first thing you see when you step in the door is that paneling. I'll have it on the front of the island bench. So the island bench will be the feature of this area, and then the multifold doors. Then the multifold doors along here. So, you know, the big indoor-outdoor thing with the deck and so on. So I think that it just takes it up a level. And the other thing is I found some really nice wall lights in Beacon that I think will really work with that sort of aesthetic. So I just want to show you these. So these are the wall lights.
Oh, very nice. They will look gorgeous with the wall paneling.
Yeah. So they won't actually be in the room with the wall paneling. So the wall paneling will be so the first thing you look at when you walk in the door is that panelled wall. And so I'm thinking about, well, more or less decided on brass fittings. So we may even have a mirror with a brass frame on that wall. And I guess I should be more open-minded and maybe look at maybe using a colour in it. But I was thinking, and I've got some images, I just don't know where they are, Spanish olive, because it's very restful and soft. Now, the other thing that I did, now I showed you what I'd worked out with this bathroom. This is the ensuite, so the wardrobe, the vanity and the shower. But then I was really struggling with this other bathroom, but I think I finally figured it out. So basically the shower has to go on this side of the room because of the window. So the window is sort of plonk in the middle of the room. Like, I'm not in love with having the toilet out there, but I don't think we've got an option. I think we may be able to move this vanity over a bit. And personally, I think that this laundry has to open from the other side. It can't be any deeper than it is because of the window, and I don't want to be moving a third window. Mm-hmm. So that's sort of what I'm thinking. But now that I've sort of nutted it out, I'm going to hand it over to David and get him to sort of produce some plans so that it's really clear. Has anyone got any input on that?
Is there going to be a bath in there, Bernadette?
Yeah, this green thing's a bath.
Oh, and where's... Oh, and that's the shower.
The shower. So the shower will be here. It's like a wet area.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
So, and do people actually like wet areas, or have they gone a little bit out of fashion now?
I will have a conversation with the agent about that. However, I don't think we've got much choice. No. Like, it's not an overly big room.
No.
I suppose I could... Well, I guess I'd need to have the toilet out in the middle of the room. What we could do is put put the shower here, have an enclosed shower at the end of the bath, and maybe have the toilet here, and maybe have that here.
Where do you walk in? Down?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
The laundry's going to be part of this room as well, that's right?
No, the laundry's opening out into the dining room.
Right.
Mary made a point about the laundry, and I sort of agree with her. She said, if you've got teenagers and your laundry's in the bathroom, it's a pain in the neck because they spend hours in the bathroom and you can't get to change loads or...
Yep, totally agree. I've got one in the shower now. He'll be there for half an hour.
Yeah, so... But, you know, that's not finalised. If anyone's got any strong opinions about it, I'm sort of open to... I like the idea of the butler's sink. So that's sort of the rough idea. Yeah, so there you go.